in my mind, and I wanted to share it. It's called The Perfect Heart. One day, a young man was standing in the middle of a town proclaiming that he had the most beautiful heart in the world for the whole valley. A large crowd gathered, and they all admired his heart, for it was perfect. There was not a mark or a flaw on it. Yes, they all agreed. It truly was the most beautiful heart they had ever seen. The young man was very proud and boasted more loudly about his beautiful heart. Suddenly, an old man appeared at the front of the crowd and said, "Why, your heart is not nearly as beautiful as mine." The crowd and the young man looked at the old man's heart. It was beating strongly, but full of scars. It had places where pieces had been removed and other pieces put in, but they didn't fit quite right, and there were several jagged edges. In fact, in some places there were deep gorges where whole pieces were missing. The people stared. How can he say his heart is more beautiful, they thought. The young man looked at the old man's heart and saw it and started laughing. "You must be joking," he said. "Compare your heart with mine. Mine is perfect, and yours is a mess of scars and tears." "Yes," said the old man, "yours is perfect looking, but I would never trade with you. You see, every scar represents a person to whom I have given my love. I tear out a piece of my heart and give it to them, and often they give me a piece of their heart, which fills in the empty places in my heart. But because the pieces aren't exact, I have some rough edges, which I cherish because they remind me of the love we shared. Sometimes I have given pieces of my heart away, and the other person hasn't returned a piece of his heart. They stay open, reminding me of the love I have for these people too, and I hope someday they may return and fill the space I have waited. So now do you see what true beauty is?" The young man stood silently with tears running down his cheek. He walked up to the old man, reached into his perfect young heart, and ripped out a piece. He offered it to the old man with trembling hands. The old man took his offering, placed it in his heart, and then took a piece from his old scarred heart and placed it in the wound in the young man's heart. It fit, but not perfectly, as there were some jagged edges. The young man looked at his heart, not perfect anymore, but more beautiful than ever, since love from the old man's heart flowed into his. They embraced and walked away side by side. How sad it must be to go through life with a whole heart. So, this story was shared on either Russell Hidalgo Montoya's Facebook page or on Russell's memorial page by one of the brothers. And I searched for it. I wanted to credit the brother who posted it, and I don't know who did it. So if you're here, thank you very much. And it's been on my mind, and I wanted to share it with you all. I found this version that I just read on the internet. So, looking through the many posts while I was going through trying to find this is what I found. These are excerpts from the post on Russell's Hidalgo Montoya Facebook. Actually, he changed his name to Hidalgo, and I couldn't find him. And I thought he unfriended me, and I called Andy, and I said, "Oh my God, Andy, what did I do to him?" He said, "Oh, he just changed his name." So I said, "Well, what was wrong with the one he had?" So it was like, and that was part of Zelda's story, is that when she said that she was Zelda, he said, "Well, I'm Hidalgo." Anyway, that's where it started, and then he changed his name on Facebook without telling me. So, anyway, these are excerpts that from the post, and I know that there's a lot here, but I just wanted to share, and it's not even a portion of what's on the Facebook pages, and it's just so wonderful. Brandon, I hear his laugh every day. Kelly, you taught us to live life to the fullest, love quickly and unconditionally, and to laugh easily. Patrick, I know I saw you. You barely knew me, but you welcomed me like I was part of the family. Brittany, thank you for your radiant spirit. I will always love you. Shelby, That smile brightens my day. We all have that one friend whose laugh is funnier than the joke. Danny, thanks for always being there for me. Margaret, ain't nothing but love for you. Shane, the memories of all our goofy shenanigans will never fade. Ryan, you were there for me when I needed you the most. Meg, we were blood. We weren't blood, but we were family and my tremendous friend. Miguel, I wish I had realized how much an impact you had on me. Danielle, even on the worst day, a hug from you could turn it around. Emily, forever remember, you told me I was a terrible hugger. I will work on it. Brittany, I can't imagine a world without your contagious laughter that brightens everyone's day. An amazing friend and brother. Amber, you made such a difference in so many lives. The greatest friend anyone could ask for. Ashan, your laugh was pure sunshine. Emily, I'm so thankful to have you in my life. JP, you are the brother I never had. I love you. Jacob, I love you more than words can say. Meg, you will live with us each and every day. Mark, you inspire me to live my life to the fullest. I love you. Caitlin, one of the most infectiously effervescent people I have ever had the privilege of knowing. Kirby, he spread love everywhere he went. Rudy, just smashed a rodeo triple full at loop kick. I did this for you, Russell. I love you. Marquise, so honored knowing this ever so amazing Russell Jones. We need to take the lessons he taught us and live our lives fully and completely. No regrets. Love you. Nathan, there are certain people in life that impact us in a major way. His laugh would make anyone's day. He would do anything to cheer someone up. Sound familiar? Patrick, more than a friend, more than a brother, you are an amazing person. The light you brought to many will not dim. Sam, I can only strive to be such an amazing, optimistic, and cheerful person. Brandon, one of a kind. Your love, passion, joy, enthusiasm that you put into everything you do is an inspiration to us all. I love you. Calvin, I love you, man. My best friend. Because of you, there is Christina and Longwood Company of Dance and many, many adventures. Becky, I can only hope that one day my boys will touch as many lives as you have. Love you. Christopher, you got me to play on the tennis team. I would never see myself doing that. I love you, man. Amanda, I never told you how much you meant to me, but I hope you knew. Through thick and thin like a brother, warm and fun and loving and kind, I love you, sweet boy. Sarah, thank you for your laughter and smiles. Thank you for all your contributions, not only to my life, but to the world and everyone around you. Courtney, forever in my heart and thoughts. He will still be teaching me how to live to the fullest and to keep loving wholeheartedly. I will do my best to follow his lead. I love you. Dominic, you made life better. You made life a better experience. Your positive outlook on everything and anything was so uplifting. You inspired me to work my hardest. If not for you, I probably would not have the internship I have right now. Our project in software engineering was the reason my resume was noticed. Hunter, I always loved that you would never tell me that I couldn't do something. You always encouraged me. The impact you had on me and others can never be measured. Yuri, there are some people that transcends mortality, leaving behind a life marked with genuine wonder. With an honesty in your laugh and immortality in your presence, a legacy any man would be lucky to leave. Missed, remembered, loved. Ashley, when I said I wanted to put on a circus show, you were all down for that. You were there from the moment I asked you. You helped me make my biggest dream come true, and I'll never be able to thank you enough. There are very few times in my life that I can remember being as happy as I was on opening night. I'm so glad that you shared that with me and made it happen. Cameron, you always encourage the craziest of our dreams, no matter the scale or the audacity. You are always stoked for whatever the other person was doing, with no care as to hamper the moment with your own glory or stories. We can all take a lesson from your selflessness, joy, and care for the ability to enhance the life of those around you. You poured a glorious amount of fuel on the flame of life of others and let it burn as hot as the sun. So, I really didn't have to look far for the perfect heart. He gave each one of you a piece of his heart.